Good evening, friends and family of the Prince Tech class of 2026. Prior to the start of our ceremony, I wanted to welcome you and ensure we have the best celebration possible, so I have a few reminders. Please be aware of those around you during the ceremony, so the ceremony can be seen and heard by all. Please put your phones on silent before we begin. As a reminder, noisemakers of any kind are not allowed. They may specifically interfere with students being able to celebrate their day. Please remain seated during the ceremony. Students will continue walking during processional and recessional. Please do not ask them to stop. Photos will be taken by Prince Tech staff and students. While you are welcome to take your own photos from your seats, students will not be allowed to stop at any point during the ceremony. These photos that we take will be available on the website for students and families to download soon after the ceremony. Thank you, and again, welcome to our class of 2026 graduation ceremony.
Welcome. My name is Rafael Calixto, and I'm the proud principal of AI Prince in the class of 2026. Welcome, distinguished guests, faculty, family, and friends, and graduates. Welcome to the AI Prince Technical High School graduation ceremony, celebrating our graduates of the 2026 class. If you're able, please stand for the national anthem sung by the senior members of the Prince Tech Choir, led by Ms. Foss. After, please remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance, led by our 2026 class president, Mary McDonald.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Okay. Where's the flag? Is there a flag in here?
It's okay.
I pledge of allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Mary, and members of the Senior Prince Tech Choir, and please, you may be seated. To our families, faculty, honored guests, and to our graduates of the class of 2026, we welcome you to our 2026 commencement ceremony. We would like to acknowledge the special guests seated with us on stage and our monarch crowd this evening. Thank you for our faculty and staff who have joined us this evening to celebrate our seniors and their families. We appreciate the support you have given our students and community throughout these 4 years. We also have seated with us on stage Assistant Principal Nadina Juarez Montel, Assistant Principal Kimberly LeBrun, Assistant Principal Mr. Ben Palladino, and representing our central office staff, we have our Superintendent Michael Krakow, our Director of Human Resources Heidi Dr. Gray, Special Education Supervisor Suzanne Kra, and Chief of Fiscal Administrative Services Gianno DeAngelis, and we have a Board of Education member, Carol Toomey, joining us tonight. Thank you for being here. We also have a special treat for you and our graduates. On stage, we also have Dr. Tasha Rose, is a nationally recognized therapist, speaker, and best-selling author of Therapists en Masse. She is also an AI Prince alum. And she'll be our guest speaker tonight. I want to thank, and special thank yous to Ms. Hadley, Senior Class Advisor, who took this year on and did a great job. And on her team, give it up. And her graduate team was Kimberly LeBrun, Ms. Weeks, Ms. Jaros, Ms. Fennessy, and Ms. Pacholi, who made this night happen. Thank you. Graduates, can I have a little bit of your time? Is that okay? Graduates and family of the class of 2026, you may not believe this, but when I started at Prince Tech late last April, I had a head full of hair. This class has come a long way. My hair has not. Over the past year, I've had the opportunity to get to know many of these students beyond what people see on the surface. They present themselves as kids with a tough exterior. They're guarded. But once you break through those walls, once that guard comes down, you see them for who they truly are. Some of the kindest, most caring, loyal, honest, funniest individuals that I've ever worked with. What has impressed me the most is their perseverance. This class has faced life challenges, individual setbacks, difficult conversations, and moments when things did not always go their way. Yet, time and time again, they show resilience and kept moving forward. They have energy and animated spirit that fills our hallways every day. I call that the Prince Tech energy. There's nothing like it in any other school. That energy is their way of communication, is their language, is their cry for support, is their communication that I did a good job today, I should be acknowledged. Oh, hey, it might be, I need help. And that's okay. But all they wanted was really an open ear to truly be heard and to really belong in a community. Whether they were making us laugh, sharing their opinion, challenging the principal's policies, or simply bringing their unique personalities into the building, they made a lifelong impact on me and in the Prince community. During the past year, I have come to know this group as a class of interesting individuals. They are not a one-track mind, but future thinkers. They are not close-minded. They are entrepreneurs. Many of them, believe it or not, have their own businesses already with their LLCs. They understand that you have to earn it, and it's not given. They are not afraid to dream big, take risks, or stand up for what they really believe in. One thing I have learned is that once they know you genuinely support them, they will give you their trust and their loyalty. Sometimes that support came with difficult conversations, sometimes consequences, or different opinions, but they always knew it came from the right place. Our faculty cares for your children, and they lend them a helping hand. I want to say thank you to that. I know that in this class, we have bright, creative, and incredibly sensitive souls. Many of them would stop by my office, the new ball guy, and just say, hello. Or at times, some of my automotive boys will come by and say, what up, bro? Those moments may be small or seem small to many people, but those are the moments that I remember most about this class. Their personality and their willingness just to be connected to an adult. At times, you will hear, yo, he's coming. That means get to class. Or, mister, you're too strict. That means thank you for holding me accountable. Walking down the hallways at Prince Tech, at times, you did not feel that warmth, but through the days, through the months, they warmed up to you. They opened up their hearts. They spoke to you personally. They gave you ideas about the school. They want a better Prince Tech, and I appreciated those conversations. But as time goes on, I've also known that they mature and they have big dreams. I am excited, really excited to see what their future holds. Tonight, we have a guest speaker, former Prince Tech graduate, and I challenge all of you in this class to come back in years ahead and tell us your story, your future, what did you succeed in, and lessons that you have learned along the way. I cannot wait to hear those lessons. Please stay connected. Thank you to the parents and families. This has been a journey for us, and it's been a journey for you. You have endured a lot of challenges, sacrifices, and countless moments of support. We're grateful that you entrusted us with your children. We are grateful that you entrusted the technical high school system with your children and Prince Tech. Tonight, it's a celebration of their accomplishments, but it's also a celebration of your commitment to your family member. Enjoy this moment. It's a special one. It's a milestone. I wish everybody here the best. Dream big, and fly high, Falcons. Thank you for your year. Really appreciate it. Congratulations. At this time, I would like to welcome Ms. Hadley to the podium to recognize students' accomplishments of the class of 2026.
Members of the class of 2026 have distinguished themselves in a variety of ways. I want to recognize these seniors for their special achievements. Students, please stand briefly when we acknowledge your accomplishment and then be seated. Please rise for each that represents you. First, all students who competed in Skills USA. All students who participated in National Honor Society. All students who earned the Seal of Biliteracy. All students who participated in Student Council as officers or as shop representatives. All class officers of the class of 2026. All students who participated in work-based learning. All students who will be entering the workforce within their trade. All students who will be attending a college, university, secondary school, or training program. and all students who will be entering the military or armed forces. Thank you strongly for contributing to our Prince Tech community. Please bring those skills and strengths with you into your next adventure. Next, I would like to welcome Teely Jackson, class valedictorian, to the podium to say a few words.
Good evening, everyone. I would like to start by thanking my school for honoring me with this prestigious award. I would also like to thank my parents, family, and friends for supporting me every single day of my life. Their encouragement and love have helped shape the person I am today. I would also like to thank our teachers, faculty, and staff for their support and guidance. We would not be here without you today. When people ask me what I remember most about high school, they expect me to say graduation, prom, or winning an award. But honestly, I'll probably remember a random Tuesday in January with my friends when we laughed so hard at one of our many inside jokes that we couldn't even finish our lunch. Looking back on freshman year, I couldn't even imagine how high school was going to be. I honestly thought it would be something like High School Musical, just without the singing. That assumption didn't last very long. On the first day of school, I felt like a blank slate. I didn't really know who I was yet. In fact, I hadn't even met myself yet. I had always been a shy person who rarely stepped out of my comfort zone unless I was forced to. The first week of freshman year did exactly that. Between getting lost, awkward interaction, and trying to figure out everything, I went into survival mode. My only goals were to get good grades and stay out of trouble. I treated high school like a formula for success. Instead of embracing the full high school experience, I resisted it until I made my first true friend. That's when I learned that even the hardest challenges become easier when you have someone by your side. From that moment on, I learned that success wasn't just about grades. It was also about friendship, experiences, and allowing myself to grow. Sometimes the things we fear most become the experiences that shape us for the better. As I changed, so did our class. We entered high school in the aftermath of a global pandemic. We experienced changes in leadership, adapted to new rules and systems, and mourned beloved members of our school community. At times, it felt like the ground beneath us was constantly shifting, yet every challenge taught us how to adapt. Instead of allowing these obstacles to define us, we learned how to move through them. Rather than break us, they strengthened us and taught us resilience, perseverance, and patience. If there is one thing our class has learned, it is that change is unavoidable. It can be uncomfortable, frustrating, and unexpected, but it is not something to fear. We changed from nervous freshmen into confident graduates, from strangers into friends, from students searching for a place into young adults ready to create our own paths. As we leave here today, more change is waiting for us. New schools, new jobs, new city, new opportunity, new challenges. It is going to be hard at first, and that's okay. Because if these past 4 years have taught us anything, it is that we're capable of adapting, growing, and becoming stronger than we ever imagined. So class of 2026, don't resist change. Embrace it, grow with it, and remember that the challenges we faced didn't hold us back. They helped make us who we are today. Congratulations and thank you.
Thank you, Teely. Now I'd like to welcome our class salutatorian, Zaria Shaw Stanberry.
Good evening, staff, parents, distinguished guests, and to the future graduates of the Prince Tech class of 2026. We've come a long way, but praise God that we made it through. As we know, some parts of this journey were easy, some were quite challenging. Even though we didn't have to climb up a mountain to get to school like our parents claim to have done, uphill both ways, those difficult moments were what challenged us, strengthened us, and prepared us for the larger feats in store for our future. As I stand before you all, I am ever grateful for the opportunity to use my voice to pour into you. Thank you to my friends and family, my church community, and to my teachers for continually supporting me, pushing me out of my shell, and recognizing the potential for greatness within me. Graduates, as you all advance in your lives and your careers, take a moment here and there to reflect on your favorite and most cherished memories of high school, whether it be pep rally, spirit week, or simply chit-chatting on the way to class. My personal favorite memories were running around the building, doing things for student council, shadow boxing freshman year and bringing it back this year, as well as gym class, and in my eyes, absolutely dominating on the badminton courts. Amidst your reflection, take a moment for gratitude. Gratitude is a memory of the heart. Gratitude for free lunch, gratitude for access to a trade with only half the year in traditional academics, for teachers who commuted an hour every day to teach you at school for 7. Gratitude for the relationships you built, the many certifications you earned that wouldn't have been available to you had you gone to another school. What great blessings we received at Prince Tech, and oh, the greater blessings that are to come. Now, I'm not just here to give a cliche shoot for the stars speech, shooting stars fly over your head. So here's something with a little more substance. Let the truth be known unto you that grace and excellence is our portion. As a future engineer, I look before me and I see other future engineers, as well as architects, doctors, lawyers, chefs, craftsmen and women, builders and fixers, creatives, stylists, watch guards, and business owners. Above all else, I see young adults with a purpose for their life, a purpose that was set before they were born, who will shake rooms and break generational curses over their families. This alone can be done with grace and excellence. We've seen it before, the grace that we are still here after 4 long years of high school, after enduring the end of middle school and a global pandemic. No, we didn't have to climb up a mountain to get through school, but we climbed mountains to get over school and beyond. Finally, excellence. The excellence in which numerous students were consecutively on the honor roll every quarter. That same excellence that brought not 1, but 2 Black, female, Jamaican young women to the top of a class of 170 students. Grace and excellence is our portion. It's our portion when the trials of this life seem to conquer our joy, but yet still we rise, never to give up, never to give in against all the odds. We rise high above the clouds. Educators, grace and excellence is your portion when the kids won't listen and the days seem dreary and repetitive. But I advise you to not be weary in the good things you're doing. You're raising up the next generation, because at the right time you'll reap a harvest if you don't give up. Grace and excellence is our portion. Single parents, it is your portion when statistics say that you and your children would live a so-so life, that your children would never reach the bar and excel. But this daughter of a single mother says that I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. With that said, I believe that the Prince Tech class of 2026 has graceful and excellent things in store. May we rise up to be change makers, advocates for those without a voice, and leaders who don't just chase a label, a title, a ribbon, a rank, or an accolade, because those things are ever so fleeting and don't truly matter at the end of the day. What matters most is the impact we had on others while we were in those roles, while we were earning that reward or privilege. Instead, may we be leaders who showcase the values of a servant leader, who pushes others before themselves. My prayer for all of you under the sound of my voice is that you will walk in excellence wherever you go, whether it be the studio, the work site, the office, the classroom, the lab, the kitchen, or the mountaintops and valleys this life so often rotates us through. Let it be gracious speech and demeanor that resonate from your heart as you carry the light placed within you, never to let it dim. Why? Because grace and excellence is our portion. God bless you all. Thank you.
Thank you, Zaria. Next, please welcome our class of 2026 president to the stage, Mary McDonald.
Okay. Good evening, staff, faculty, teachers, and family, and of course, the class of 2026. If you don't know me already, my name is Mary McDonald, and I am honored to stand here today as this year's class president. Now, to the class of 2026. Guess what, guys? We made it. We finally made it through the rough nights, hard conversations, tears, stress, and especially the mental health. Every day, doubting if we are going to make it or not. We didn't just press the brake, we pumped the gas, and we kept moving. Most of us today know what we want to be in life, and some of us are still trying to figure it out, which is okay. A quote that stood by me throughout the years was by the iconic Meek Mill himself. Say, I believe in myself when everybody stop believing, never believe on yourself. This quote hit hard when all you got is yourself at times, which was me throughout the years, having to step up and not be a kid anymore, but to be a woman with responsibilities. And there's a lot of people who struggle with this, and not even being alone, but feeling alone. And I learned to just be honest with yourself. Nobody is going to get you anywhere but you. Yeah, you want that peace of mind, but in certain situations, you have to be true to yourself and do you because you told yourself to. But there's a special someone who made this happen, God. He's the one that allowed us to achieve this. He showed us real love. He didn't let us fail. He kept us going every moment we opened our eyes. As we sit here today, I want everyone to just sit and appreciate the things you have, because a lot of people who wish to be in your position today. And knowing we all made it says something about each and every one of us. We believed and we kept going. Now, as we go into the life ahead of us, let's pat ourselves on the back and lift our head higher as the class of 2026.
Thank you, Mary. Our guest speaker tonight is Dr. Tasha Rose, is a nationally recognized therapist, speaker, and best-selling author of The Therapist Unmasked, a Hartford, Connecticut native, a proud AI Prince Technical High School alum. She is a bold woman of God on a mission to help Christian women heal the childhood trauma they silently carry for years through the transformation of power, psychotherapy, and biblical truth. She is the founder of Let's Talk About It in Counseling Services, LLC, a private practice she opened in Bloomfield, Connecticut in 2024 after following God's direction. With 15 plus years of mental health, including leadership in forensics and trauma treatment, Dr. Tasha specializes in helping high-functioning church-involved women recognize hidden wounds, reclaiming their voice, and walk in emotional freedom. She holds a doctorate in health and science with an advanced trauma certificate and has honors with the 2023 100 Women of Colors Award, the Ultimate Therapist Award, and the Future of Villages LA Magazine. Please welcome Dr. Tasha Rose to the stage.
Hello. I don't even know which one to do. All right, I move a lot when I speak, so this is hard. Good evening, graduates. Good evening. Good evening, parents. Good evening, and good evening, faculty and administration. Thank you guys for allowing me to be here today or this evening with you. I am super, super proud. Again, I am an alum of AI Prince. It's been 27 years since I've sat where you guys have sat, so I am super, super excited to be here. So, before I even get into my story, I want to start with something real. We live in a world where we're not always starting from the same starting line. Some of us have to push through things that people will never understand. Poverty, loss, violence, systemic barriers, and expectations placed on you before you even had a chance to define yourself. And yet, here you are. That alone deserves recognition. So please clap for yourselves. Some of you are heading to college. Some of you are going into your trade directly from today. And then some of you are stepping into the workplace or some other building that you have created your own walk. And I salute you. Let me be clear, there is no one straight path for success. You will have ups and you will have downs. Success is not about a title. It is not about the title that someone may have given you, but it's about the commitment that you've given to yourself. It's about showing up, making healthy choices, doing things you don't always feel like doing, and giving it your 100% anyway. Because sometimes the very thing you fear, the very thing you try to avoid, is exactly where you are supposed to be. So whatever path you take, walk in it with confidence, discipline, and purpose. So now, let me take you back for a little bit. I remember roaming the halls of AI Prince, Mr. Fincher's science class, Mr. Tomaselli history class, and let me tell you, I had some good times and I had some bad ones. From being a freshman to losing a friend the summer of my sophomore year, to gun violence, to being a senior and somehow ending up with 2 spots in the yearbook, class flirt and class clown. So clearly, I was a little bit of everything. I also was a student that stayed bothering my guidance counselors, Miss Kit and Miss Etienne, complaining about absolutely nothing now that I think about it. I love sports, technology, and people. And I was part of the very first class of Microsoft Computers, Software Technician, MCST. And that is where I realized that that's probably not where I was going to end up. Being the first became a theme in my life. I became the first in my family to graduate college, the first to purchase a home, the first to earn a doctoral degree, and the first to open up my own business. Thank you. So as I stand here today with my first daughter, my 26-year-old daughter over there, she's always rolling with me, y'all. So, that's my first. All right, and yes, the first to have mountains of student loan debt. So trust me when I say I have had ups and I have had downs, but Prince Tech prepared me for where I am today. It taught me that I didn't have to just do one thing. I had options, I had choices. From exploratory, where I tried carpentry, fashion, electronics, which I did love, to hairdressing, plumbing, and masonry, which I would respectfully say I would rather knit a quilt. Sorry, Mr. Grant. I hated those shops. So, but what Prince Tech really gave me was a blueprint for life. And just like the academic side of blueprint, it was hard, sometimes horrible, but I made the grade. There are so many lines, turns, calculations, and instructions, but if you take your time, use the correct measurements, and focus on what you want, the outcome to be what you create will be beautiful, structured, and each time it will be on your mark. Prince also showed me the importance of making healthy choices, staying focused, and putting the effort when I didn't want to do it, like I said earlier. I remember the encouragement, the motivation, the energy, and the teachers and staff that was putting me in spaces that made me learn. It made me want to experience life on a different level. I'm grateful for the experiences and even more honored to be here with you all today. So your time is here, and you have, like me, have turned this into a true part of your life. Prince is a part of the pathway for me, but it's also now your story. So graduates, when I sat where you are sitting, I thought I had it all figured out. I went on to study electronic engineering, then I shifted into business and law, and somewhere along the line, I redirected myself into mental health. That may be your story, so take your time. Today, I stand here before you with a bachelor's in business, liberal studies, a master's in clinical mental health, and a doctorate in health science, with a certification in advanced trauma. And let me be real with you, the path was not straight and it wasn't perfect, but it wasn't easy as well, but it was mine. And that's what I'm saying to you. Any path that you take, be confident in it. Keep your head held high and remember that this is your path. It's yours to have. You don't have to get it perfect, and you don't have to always have the right information, but just keep going. You're stepping into a world that moves fast, a world filled with social media, pressure, comparison, and uncertainty. There will be days when things don't go your way, days when you feel like you're behind, days when you're going to question yourself. But hear me clearly, just because things look dim, don't mean your future is. Some of your greatest growth will come from the hardest moments. Some of your biggest blessings will be disguised as setbacks. So what do you do when those days come? You stay focused. You stay focused when your friends are distracted. You stay focused when it's easy for you to give up. You stay focused when nobody is clapping for you. Because success isn't built in the spotlight, it's built in the quiet moments when you decide not to quit. And let me give you another key. This one is important. Who you surround yourself with matters. Everybody can't go where you're going. Everybody can't go where you're going. Everybody won't understand your vision, and everybody will not be assigned to your growth. So choose wisely. Surround yourself with people who are driven, people who will challenge you, people who will not just celebrate you but hold you accountable. Because the right circle will push you forward, but the wrong one will keep you stuck. And we do not want to be stuck. Parents, I got something for y'all. Now, let me speak to you, the parents and the families, for a moment. This milestone is not just about the graduates. It's about you too. You've supported them, you prayed for them, you sacrificed for them, and you stood by them. And today you get to see the fruit of that. But I want to encourage you as well. Your dreams are not over. If there's something you've been putting off, if there's a goal you've been afraid to pursue, if there's a version of yourself you have been waiting to become, this is your moment too. Let their graduation remind you that growth doesn't stop, it evolves. And graduates, here's what I want to leave you with. Education is powerful, but it is also one step. What takes you further is your self-motivation, your self-awareness, and your willingness to take opportunities even when you're scared. You don't have to have it all figured out today. You just need to be willing to grow, to learn, and to keep showing up for yourself. And before I close, let me leave this with you. There will be moments when you feel lost, moments when things don't make sense, moments when you wonder if you are enough. In those moments, remember this: you are not behind, you are not disqualified, and you are not forgotten. You are becoming, and if you keep pushing, keep believing, keep trusting the process, there is no limit to what you can achieve. So class of 2026, walk boldly, dream fiercely, stay focused, and never forget where you came from, because this right here is just the beginning. Congratulations to each and every one of you. God bless you, class of 2026.
No lack of motivation there, for sure. Please welcome Assistant Principal Ms. Juarez Mantel to the podium for the presentation of the class and the conferring of the diplomas.
Graduates, please stand. Distinguished guests, parents, faculty, and friends. The administration has duly examined the technical and academic records of this class and certify that they all meet all the requirements as set forth by the State Board of Education. Therefore, this class is eligible to receive a high school diploma with their respective trade specialization. Please be seated. Good evening. I am beyond honored to present the diplomas to our graduating seniors this evening. As a reminder, we will be reading the student names by their trades. Please hold your applause until after the presentation of each shop. We have staff who will be taking great photos for you that will be sent out following the ceremony. So please take this moment in and enjoy it. Architecture. The architecture program prepared our graduates for the evolving world of sustainable building and design. Students developed skills in drafting, computer-aided design, building materials, and residential and commercial construction. As they advanced, they explored design standards, building codes, site analysis, mechanical systems, energy efficiency, and the planning of structural, electrical, and plumbing systems. Samantha Allen. Ainoa Buitrago Vargas. Ashton Giselle Calderon Matute. Justin Colon. Myasia Mayana Crooms. Anson Davis. Jasmine Gibbons. Bryce Anthony Grinham. Tamaje Raheem Jones. Trinity Marie Kerr. Tiara Angeline Robinson. Shania Salmon Riley. Architecture graduates, you've spent years drawing up blueprints for buildings, Now it's time to start designing the blueprint for your future. We present to you the architecture class of 2026. Aerospace Component Manufacturing Technology. The Aerospace Component Manufacturing Technology program prepared our graduates for careers in Connecticut's advanced manufacturing industry. Students developed skills in precision measurement, blueprint reading, CAD and CAM software, CNC machining, quality assurance, and manufacturing processes while working with industry standard equipment. Through hands-on learning, they built the technical knowledge, professionalism, and problem-solving skills needed for careers in aerospace, manufacturing, and engineering. Zachary Emmanuel Shaw Stanberry. Valerie Torres. Graduates, you've spent years making precision parts. Now it's time to engineer a future that's built to soar. We present to you the Aerospace Component Manufacturing Technology class of 2026. Automotive Collision Repair and Refinishing. The Automotive Collision Repair and Refinishing Technology program prepared our graduates for careers in the collision repair industry through hands-on training and real-world experience. Students gained skills in vehicle repair, refinishing, estimating, detailing, welding, and industry standard safety practices while working on customer and project vehicles. These graduates have built a strong foundation for careers, apprenticeships, and continued success in the transportation industry. Jaidralis Arsuega. Rashid Armani Kadir Brown. Nevins Darville. Michael Angelo Garcia. Jazine Lee Jensen. Iris Carter Jimenez. Dejanae Marie Johnson. Xavier Marte Garces. Dynasty Marie Martinez. Christian G. Navedo. Adrian Giacchino Oliphant. Kailan Shamar Robinson. Damari Brandon Shields. Jonathan Vicente Basurto. Graduates, you've mastered the art of fixing dents and restoring finishes. Now it's your turn to put the pedal to the metal and drive toward an incredible future. We present to you the Automotive Collision Repair and Refinishing class of 2026. Automotive Technology. The Automotive Technology program prepared our graduates for careers in automotive technology. They have dedicated over 1,400 hours of intensive classroom and hands-on training to prepare for one of today's most technologically advanced industries. Many having already earned their student ASC certifications, these skilled graduates are fully equipped to enter the workforce to service, diagnose, and repair today's complex vehicles. Isaac Y. Adames. Ezekiel Bilombele. Christopher Bryce. Antonio Del Rio dos Santos. Sanaya Dodson. Alex Flores. Naomi Liz Fuentes. Jadine Grant. Rainey Harris. Sa-U Kang. Gwyn Lincoln. Sean A. Little. Felix J. Marrero. Derek Jaquan Montgomery. Jose Yadiel Ramos. Alexi B. Sanchez. Khalil Mackay Wells. Graduates, with your training complete, we are excited to watch you drive the future of the automotive industry forward. We present to you the Automotive Technology class of 2026. Carpentry. The carpentry program prepared our graduates in millwork, residential construction, remodeling, and basic commercial building techniques. Students developed skills using hand and power tools while learning essential safety practices, including ladder, scaffold, and fall protection. Christopher Esteban Gomez. Myshawn Anthony Height. Micael Marcano Pantojas. Gabriel Yandel Mulero. Jessiel Ortiz. Jean Paul Ortiz Reyes. Donasia Isis Parker. Yariel Quiñones. Derek Reyes Duarte. Alexis Omar Toro Torres. Graduates, you've spent years building houses and perfecting your craft. Now it's time to hammer out a future that's built to last. We present to you the carpentry class of 2026. Criminal Justice and Protective Services. The Criminal Justice Program prepared our graduates by developing the skills and knowledge needed to support the safety and security of communities. Students learned key principles of law enforcement, emergency response, and leadership, while gaining hands-on experience in operating an emergency operations center and supporting disaster response efforts. Angel Luis Baez. Jaylene Bridges. Jadiani Cardenales. Jaylise Flores. Yuineza Germain. Yohani Gonzalez. Yash Matthew Losada. Genesis Melendez. Nashley Cristal Horta. Giuliani Janice Ramirez Cairo. Sierra Aaliyah Rivera. Malia Rivera. Jasleen Rodriguez. Noriel Rodriguez Barbosa. Riley McKenna Roween. Alejandrina Skylene Vasquez. Graduates, you've trained to protect and serve. Now you're ready to answer the call and make your community safer wherever you go. we present to you the Criminal Justice and Protective Services class of 2026. Culinary Arts. The Culinary Arts program prepared our graduates with practical knowledge and skills in kitchen operations and food preparation. The curriculum integrates various subjects and prepares students for further education in culinary arts, hospitality, or food service management, or for immediate employment in the culinary industry. Idekel Ceballos Marte. Victoria Yvette Diaz. Hassana Ella Durant. Zuriel Charles Edwards. Mariah Flores. Alexander Ethan Gulcheran. Leanna May Hales. Jada Dorothy Jensen. Cheyenne Deshay Kelly. Kyla Marie McKissick. Zybria Alexis Michaela Montgomery. Kima Desire Prather. Kate Elise Santiago. Andrew R. Simlick. Kai Thatch. Yoralis Michelle Toro Morales. Eli Zaleski. Graduates, you have all the right ingredients for success. Now go cook up an amazing future. We present to you the Culinary Arts class of 2026. Digital media. The digital media program prepared our graduates for careers in today's fast-paced creative industry. Through hands-on training in video production, photography, graphic design, social media content creation, audio production, and broadcasting. Students learn the complete production process, from concept development and planning to creation, editing, and final delivery, using industry-standard equipment and software. They leave us with a professional portfolio, industry certifications, and the skills needed to enter the workforce or continue their education at 2- and 4-year colleges. Javon Malachi Jennings. Kaya Kennelly. Nazir Odell Springer. Zareya N. Washington. Graduates, you have turned your creativity into a career-worthy production. We present to you the Digital Media Class of 2026. Electrical. The electrical program provided our graduates with both theoretical knowledge and hands-on skills in electrical work, including safety practices, wiring installations, low-voltage systems, and electrical codes. Students are prepared for entry-level employment in electrical fields or for continued study in electrical engineering and related careers. Maricelis Acevedo Torres. Mason Oris Everett Mansfield. Aiden Patrick Morgan. Eric Ruiz Jr. Dominic Joseph Thompson. Edwin Emmanuel Vasquez Bonilla. Graduates, you've wired the skills for success. Now you're ready to power up your future and keep the world running brightly. We present to you the electrical class of 2026. Graphics Technology. The Graphics Technology program prepared our graduates with rigorous career and technical training in visual communication. Students developed skills in branding, page layout, and print production using Adobe Creative Cloud while building professional portfolios that prepare them for employment or continued education in design-related fields. Aiden Christopher Drummond. Nakia N. Gordon. Shatoria C. Jackson Graves. Nicole Maya Lewis. Bienfaisant Lukelwa. Elisha Neve Rodriguez. Genoa Williams. Graduates, you've turned creativity into a career. Now go out and design a future that's bold, brilliant, and uniquely yours. We present to you the Graphics Technology class of 2026. Hairdressing and Cosmetology. The Hairdressing and Cosmetology program prepared our graduates to enter the beauty world. Today we celebrate a group of dedicated individuals who have completed over 1,500 hours of training in hairdressing. Through hard work and commitment, They have developed the skills needed to succeed in the beauty industry. They step into a profession full of opportunity, one that allows for creativity, growth, and independence. Our hairdressing and cosmetology students have the ability to build careers and become independently successful. Kiori Harlem Calbert. Alicia Y. Centeno. Janairi Bella Zahira Coleman. Sierra Emelinda Colon. Asanea Headley. Jemiah Victoria Ann Hill. Anaya Marie Jackson. Diani Renee Lynn. Mary J. McDonald. Lisangelique Rios Ravello. Ismariah Rivera. Siopal Alicia Robinson. Jaylani Serrano. Gianna Christina Tate. Alana Jade Thomas. Sincere London Walters. Graduates, you've mastered the art of transformation. Now go out and help the world look and feel its very best. We present to you the Hairdressing and Cosmetology class of 2026. Health Technology. The Health Technology program prepared our graduates in healthcare safety, nutrition, medical terminology, communication, ethics, and the structure of healthcare teams and facilities. The program introduces a wide range of healthcare pathways, from earning CNA certification to studying medical assisting, phlebotomy, and EKG technology. Through a blend of academic learning and clinical certifications, graduates are prepared to enter or continue in the evolving medical field as skilled, adaptable professionals. Ziana Victoria Banton. Gianna Cachet Bell. Laralee Bonilla Nunez. Julissa Anabel Claudio. Yamilet Escalera Bolio. Maria Liz Gomez. Tia Lee Tracian Jackson. Sarah Valerie Sanchez. Ariani Nicole Sastre. Yanisa Marie Texador. Kiaja Dior Walker. Graduates, you've trained to care for others. Now you're ready to make a real difference. One patient, one heartbeat, and one future at a time. We present to you the Health Technology class of 2026. Information Technology. The Information Technology program prepared our graduates in advanced skills, from computer hardware to software, Microsoft Office applications, web design, networking, programming, and technical skills. Through this program, students are prepared to further their education in computer technology or computer engineering, through universities or through employment in related fields. Miguel Alvarez. Melora Kearns. Nathan Patrick Long. Ruby Salih Lozano. Donald Rupert Rattray. Zaria E. Shaw Stanberry. Graduates, no errors found, just success. We present to you the Information Technology class of 2026. Masonry. The Masonry program prepares students for careers in construction, focused on working with mortar, block, tile, slate, and hardscape installations, as well as historical restoration. Students learn to use industry tools and materials while developing skills in building structures and completing interior finishes. As they advanced, they also gained experience in job cost estimation and real production work for outside customers. Destiny Demetria Baker. Carlos Knight Bakari Jr. Aiden T. Dade. Kavan R. Davis. Brianna Angeli de Jesus Guadalupe. Jaden George Martinez. Edwin Montalvo. Amia Moya. Damon Price. G-Ray Emmanuel Rivera. Travis Rivera. Jaziel Torres. Graduates, you've built your skills brick by brick. Now go lay the foundation for a future that's solid, strong, and built to last. We present to you the Masonry class of 2026. Plumbing and heating. The plumbing and heating program prepared our graduates with skills in construction safety, blueprint reading, and system calculations for plumbing and heating, including drainage, water supply, fixture units, gas pipe sizing, and hydronic heating systems. Students also explored mechanical systems, energy efficiency, renewable energy, and conservation practices. Malaya Lorelei Bird. Jaden C. Campbell. Demetrius Chambly Jr. Lawrence DeMorcy. Ashaya Clenna Durant. Jalan Gentles. Gabriel Dwayne Jackson. Jasesh Royal Maquis Henry. Gabriella Alexa Parrott. Christopher Hainsley Richards Jr. Abdiel Eduardo Santiago Rodriguez. Andre Smith. Kinaya Toria Taylor. Zaire Williams. Demarion J. Wilson. Graduates, You've mastered the systems that keep everything flowing. Now go out and build a future that's always running strong. We present to you the plumbing and heating class of 2026.
We're almost there. At this time, I'm going to call Superintendent Mr. Mike Crocco up to the stage.
I'm not even going to try to be a long time here because I'm the only thing in between you and those doors back there and having a great night and having fun. I've been to 6 graduations. This is by far the most liveliest. The amount of love in this room is amazing. I wish you all the very best of luck. C-Text is excited to see what happens next. Good luck. Have a great night. Be safe.
I think that means I got a job next year. I don't know. All right. Let's give all of our graduates one big round of applause. We are very, very near to the end of the ceremony, and before we do, just a reminder to please, families, please remain seated while graduates exit. And keeping with a Prince Tech tradition, each senior will be given a rose as they exit. This rose will be given to an individual who has positively impacted their journey to this moment. In this way, our seniors are able to give some gratitude and appreciation to one of the many who have helped them get to their place today. And before I get to my favorite and last part, thank you for being here, celebrating with respect, and celebrating our graduating class of 2026. Seniors, please stand. Seniors, you may now turn your tassels from right to left, signifying your statue as graduates of AI Technical Prince. Family and friends, staff, distinguished guests, I present to you the graduating class of 2026. On behalf of the Prince Tech faculty, administration, I wish you all the best in the future. Class of 2026, this will be my final time telling you, you are dismissed.